to the people. The revolution will not be televised, I say, to the American people. Nor will the exposure of the Ku Klux Klan be televised. But both of these things will be live. What's up, y'all? Welcome to my next episode on Startling on Cinemas. That's Cinemas with an S. And today I'll be giving you my review on BlacKkKlansman, another Spike Lee joint that I reviewed. Before I begin, if you are watching this on YouTube or Instagram, either or is fine. Don't you forget to like or follow or subscribe or leave a comment on the section below. Share it to your friends and family to help me grow and rise and develop, and anything you can to help me be successful. And most importantly, watch. Let's get to it. So, Black Lives Matter. BlacKkKlansman sees Ron Stallworth being the first African-American detective to serve in the Colorado Springs Police Department. Determined to make a name for himself, Stallworth bravely sets out on a dangerous mission to infiltrate and expose the KKK or Ku Klux Klan, whichever one is better for you. The detective soon recruits a more seasoned colleague, Felix Zimmerman, into the undercover investigation of a lifetime. Together, they team up to take down the extremist hate group as the organization aims to sanitize its rhetoric to appeal to the mainstream public peoples. So, here's Sterling's take on the story. Based on the 2014 memoir that goes by the same name and written by Mr. Ron Stallworth himself, Spike Lee and Jordan Peele bring to life this revolutionary event that's based on some for real shit. We as Black people witness a clever way as to how our people toppled their oppressors and extremists. First of all, infiltrating the Ku Klux Klan is not the first thing that comes into the mind of anybody, especially a Black person. See, back in the 50s and 60s, if you see a Klansman coming for you, or if you see a Klansman in plain sight, you are running for the hill. If you right, put a like on this video, leave a comment in the section below and say, the story is not just based on the clever idea of going undercover into an opposing racist Klan group, but to also see what method is best for the Black peoples to use in order to come out on top. It was great to see a Black person break into the enemy's territory to not only know what they're planning, because their goals and efforts are the same thing every time. It's pretty much burn the cross. It's pretty much a fear tactic. It's a fear factor to anybody who wishes to go against what they're fighting for, what they're trying to stand on. But also is to learn intimate details about where they devise these immoral and illegal actions. It is not just a story about taking action against your enemy, but how to best take action and the best way to strategize that action. In this section, Sterling Still will give you his take on the characters. John David Washington's portrayal of Ron Stallworth is careful, solid, and straightforward. Something you expect from Denzel Jr. Breaking into the KKK group as an undercover detective was always Stallworth's plan from the very beginning. But of course, he figured that he would need some eyes and some ears while he's behind the scenes calling all the shots. One thing to point out is that whenever we see all of these meetups happen between the Klan members, it is planned by Stallworth, but attended by Adam Driver's character, Felix Zimmerman. I tend to believe that this is an exact imagery of how this is being played out. Like, this right here is the literal interpretation of the title BlacKkKlansman. See, let me explain. At first glance, you would think BlacKkKlansman is about Ron Stallworth actually dressing up as a Klan member and changing his behavior and mannerisms. This is sort of what we see and sort of what we don't see. We know that Ron Stallworth is planning these meetings with a few of the Klan's members, but when they happen, he receives information through the undercover detective work of Felix Zimmerman. I feel this is a metaphor for what makes him a BlacKkKlansman. See, in a way, Ron Stallworth is like the ghetto Geppetto of the puppet who we call Zimmerman. On the outside, he appears as a Jew who is eager to become a Klansman, but there's a black soul brother who is trying to find the truth on the inside. of the police headquarters. That is, it seems like Stallworth plays the double agent here, with him attending the Black Panther rallies and attending the KKK rallies, when he is trying to find out both parties' strategies, but for different reasons. We see all of this culminate with the direct truth and intentions being spilled out by a Klansman to expose himself and the group right in the spotlight, right on the bat. Rotten Tomatoes gives BlacKkKlansman 96% score. BlacKkKlansman is such a revolutionary tale and message on how we should do the right thing and expose our enemies to the public by understanding their strategies, using those strategies to combat them, and then speak power, protest, and truth to those who wish to bend the laws of justice and equality with the moral acts and bigot behavior. So for that, I will give this movie 8.6 SOs out of 10. It was great. It was powerful, and it was relevant. It wasn't too much. It was just enough. It was just right. It gave us just the right amount of information and the right amount of encouragement on how we can speak louder. And like even in the times we're in right now, you can speak louder through protests on things that are still going on with Black people being shot in the back by white police officers, or choosing to vote, because voting is the same thing as speaking. Like, your choice is your voice. Whether you vote for Biden or Trump, it's your choice. Your choice determines where this country goes in the future. Whether we'll stay in the circumstances that we already are, or at least circumstances will get better, but nothing will be perfect, but things will at least get better. So that was pretty much the end of the review. When I said 8.6 SOs out of 10, that was just a little encouragement speech for you about voting and using your voice to make change to our country. So that is the end of my review. I will see you guys tomorrow on Way Back Wednesday for my review on Indiana Jones. Peace out.